Hi, I'm Julie Heyer, Public Safety Risk Consultant with Local Government Risk Management Services. We're the risk control organization for ACCG and GMA. Today we're going to talk about our backing course for local government employees. This course will give you an opportunity to both sit in our classroom here and then to go out and drive a backing course to improve your skills. This course is part of our defensive driving in-service programs that we offer, and this is the backing technique portion, as we've said. You will get up to 3 hours training credit. That will be a combination of both the classroom and the driving situation. The final objective for this course is for you to go out on a driver training course designed with cones that will give you the opportunity to perform the different backing maneuvers that you are shown on an actual course. What we're going to cover today in the classroom is recognizing a vehicle's blind spots, identifying how to properly adjust your mirrors, identifying the preferred method for backing, and identifying proper vehicle positioning. A reason for today's training is that according to the National Safety Council, 1 out of every 4 accidents can be blamed on poor backing techniques. Let's begin by talking about a person's blind spot. That's the area where a person's view is obstructed when they're driving. One way we're going to reduce that blind spot area is by properly adjusting our mirrors. If you will adjust your rearview mirror so that you can see directly behind you. Adjust your left side mirror so you see just down the side of your vehicle and a slight click out. Adjust your right side mirror the same way till you see just down the side of your right side of your vehicle and then just slightly click out. That will allow you to reduce that blind spot area significantly. This slide just shows you proper adjustment for the mirrors. It will show you that your rear view mirror will be directly behind you and that your side view mirrors give you a clear view of both a right and left side of your vehicle. Now we're going to talk about some methods for backing. I want you to think about what method you normally use when you are backing up your vehicle. Let's talk about some different examples of backing methods. Looking over your shoulder is a common method. Using your mirrors. Using backup cameras or backup systems that will make it easier for you to see behind you. And using a spotter. All of them are acceptable backing methods. A preferred method for backing is looking over your right shoulder. The proper way to do that would be to put your right hand behind the passenger seat to allow you to adjust a little bit. Get yourself up off your seat, look over your right shoulder directly out the rear window. This allows you a wider angle of view and is considered a safe method for backing. The only time you should ever use one hand on a wheel is when you are backing up. One of the safest things you can do before you back up is to check first. Reduce your risk and reduce the risks of others by checking around your vehicle before you get in. And keeping your eyes open and looking down the road when you're going forward and looking down the road when you are backing up. Always think safety first. One of the major issues we have with driving is the distractions. When you are backing up, this is even more critical. You need to make sure you put your cell phone down. You turn your radio off. You allow yourself to only be dealing with a task at hand. There are a number of possible backing hazards out there. One is inadequate clearance on both sides of your vehicle. One way to assist you to help give you that clearance and to know that you've got room is to make sure that you can see daylight between you and any object that's on either side of your vehicle. Another issue we have is objects that are directly behind your vehicle. You won't see something like a bicycle laying down behind your vehicle. You need to get out, check, and make sure it's clear. Also, objects that may move into your path when you're backing up. So again, keep your eyes open and be constantly alert. It's important to be prepared before you back up. When backing up, use a slow and precise speed. Look before you back up and keep looking. Use your mirrors and look over your shoulder if possible. A common mistake that people make when they're backing up is turning their attention back to the front of their vehicle. You must keep it constantly looking where you are going. One thing that's extremely important to remember when you're backing up is that you want to use minor adjustments. You need to remember that your front wheels are still turning, even though you're traveling backwards. This means that the front of your vehicle is actually going to be turning at a wider radius. If you turn too sharp in one direction or another, this could lead to disaster. Now let's talk about vehicle positioning. Position your vehicle so that you have clearance on both sides of your vehicle. Be aware of the size of the vehicle you're driving, and if you're towing something, which direction you need to back up. Remember, reposition your vehicle if necessary. Don't keep going when you don't feel comfortable. If possible, get back out of your vehicle and check again. We always need to remain watchful of what's going on. A few years ago, I had a truck that had pulled in to a parking lot just as I was ready to back up. I was looking forward when it pulled in, but something made me stop and choose not to back up at that time. I got out of my vehicle and checked. The truck was actually towing a low trailer. I could not see it out my back window, but I saw it when I got out. Had I backed up, I would have backed into the trailer. Always remain aware of your surroundings. Not surprisingly, the world's first recorded motor vehicle fatality was due to a backup procedure. We've got to keep ourselves constantly alert. Do not back up until you're prepared to do so and until you're prepared to do it safely. So after today's session in the classroom, you will get the opportunity to go out and drive various backing maneuvers on a cone course designed by your agency or organization.